Hello.
Hi.
We are so back.
Wait, what is it? We're back.
We're back.
Did you miss us?
I
missed you.
love this.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Delilah.
And welcome to Look
Us. Hello.
Oh my god. It's so good to see you, friend.
I haven't seen you in what? 5 months? How long has it been?
Oh my goodness. No, okay, unfortunately, we have some explaining to do. I feel like I'm like confessing to my mom that I've done something wrong.
I know. I'm like, hi, like,
guys, we're so sorry.
yeah, sorry we ghosted.
Guys, listen, sometimes life happens, okay? And a lot has unfortunately happened to us.
Very true.
And we just had to take a second, recollect, and now we're back, and we're gonna try to be a lot more consistent this year. 2026.
It's our year.
It's
our year.
our year.
Very good.
Oh my god, that's
I know.
amazing.
I can't believe it. Look at us. Here we are. Sitting at the table of success.
Speaking of our table, our new table of success, as you can see, we are in once again a different set. Actually, I don't even know if you saw the middle set, because guys, for the record, we did record some episodes, but unfortunately they just never
came out. They might come out later as like some little bonus things or like some unlocked stuff, but they did not get to see the light of day when they were supposed to.
And unfortunately, you missed out because it really was the best content.
It was. We
ever
had some amazing times
on the internet. I feel like,
yes.
Unfortunately,
yeah.
It's lost media, unfortunately, but that's okay.
Lost media. Yeah, it's okay. It's whatever. You know, like we're here.
We're here.
New set. Same pictures.
My apartment. New new picture for our profile picture.
Yes.
New logo picture.
Exactly.
I haven't actually made it yet, though. I was just nodding because she.
No, but it will be there. By the time you're seeing this, you'll be like, oh my god, like look at them updating stuff. Look at them posting things. Look at them on all the places podcasts are found. Look at them on Instagram, on TikTok, on Substack. So
on what's it? Upscroll.
What is that?
Do you know what Upscroll?
No, what's that?
So well, you know how TikTok is now owned by a U.S. company.
Yes, unfortunately.
The algorithm has changed. It's actually really freaky how much the algorithm has changed.
Mine went back to normal though. But I think that's because I went on it every day and I was like, do not.
Mine, in terms of like most content, it is normal. But I think before, like, especially like comparing to TikTok in like 2020, there was so much more like political content. You could there was so much more TikToks just about like the protests going on and like what's happening. And right now, like, there's nothing on TikTok, so it's spooky.
Yeah, I have not seen stuff from Minnesota in a minute. You're so right.
Yeah, the only place I'm getting that kind of information now is Twitter. Yes, I call it Twitter.
It is Twitter,
and
no one calls it X.
But
I get information on that from Twitter, and then I get it from even messier mental health elite places like Threads.
Oh, actually, you know, my family members that are like really involved in organizing, they recommend Threads for like that info. So you're actually,
it's pretty accessible.
Yeah, you're in a good place. But Upscroll is like people are trying to replace it for TikTok because it's owned by not a U.S. company. It's owned by an Australian company or an Australian guy. Yeah. Which
Jacob Elordi.
Jacob Elordi on Upscroll.
Oh, Upscroll's owned by an Australian. I thought you meant TikTok now. I was like,
oh. No.
Give it back to China.
No, now it's like the U.S. has its own version of TikTok. Y'all, I'm not a news source. I'm just a girl.
Yeah, look it up,
please.
Anyway, we'll be on whatever TikTok TBD.
Catch us on all. Yeah, we're trying to be consistent. We're now in our new site, which is my apartment.
Yes.
This is our first time.
Apartment.
I will fill these walls. I will fill that wall.
Yeah.
I'm just now I know what it looks like on camera, so I can do stuff.
But it still look good. Actually, I feel like I personally look better than I did last year. Last year was rough. Period. We had a lot going on.
Well, can you explain to our lovely viewers and listeners why we have a new set? What happened to our old set?
Yeah, well, our old set was demolished because I decided to move out of New Jersey to Brooklyn. Place not being said. But I love it so much better. And RIP my old apartment because it was big as fuck, but also it was far from everyone that I socialize with on a regular basis, for the better or for the worst. But yes.
No, but I'm glad.
I am too.
We're
filming this glow.
We're filming this on a Wednesday evening. You know,
which we could never do.
We could never do
that. We're out here filming Saturdays afternoons. We should have been outside. We'd watch the sunset and be like, "Damn, beautiful day outside."
damn. Everybody else had a good day today.
Exactly. Glad they had a really great time outside.
We were working
at the park. Yeah, we were working during the weekend on weekends.
And now we're working. We've been working all day today.
We have.
Listen, don't be fooled. We are no Nepo children. Okay,
no,
we have 9 to 5s.
We have jobs.
Yes,
jobs.
I'm trying to remember what the viewers may know about your prior job, which I think was just that you were in a job that was hectic before.
Yes.
So
it wasn't a good fit, and now I'm in a job that's a better fit, which is great for my life culture in that I work to live. So I'm doing something that's more aligned with that, which is great.
Stunning. And guys, there's a lot more to that story.
Yeah, and it won't be coming out on this podcast. I'll tell you that.
It won't, but I respect the classiness of your response right now. It's very Miss America, actually. After you saying it, I was like, this is a very good politician answer.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I wasn't like that last year, so I had to get on my politically correct skin.
You're in your PC era.
Yeah, like if you follow me on Instagram, I'm funny, but I'm not that funny.
Where can they follow you on Instagram?
Of course, on Instagram at DUHLELUH and Lip Gloss Podcast. Duh. Yeah, literally. I've had that username since 2012. So, and I will never give it up. I don't care what happens on Instagram. I'm never leaving. I'm never leaving.
I'll be here. I got here before you.
Literally. I got here before most people did. I was here before influencers. I was out here posting random stuff that then got deleted in high school because I was like, no one should ever see these random pictures of my bedroom.
I wish Instagram had the archive feature when we were younger, because I don't think I have a single. I posted on Instagram when I was in high school, and I don't have a single one of those pictures anymore.
Some of them, when I was older, but some of them I deleted because I straight up was just like, I don't ever want to see myself look like that ever again. And that was me at like 20, and now I'm 28, and I'm like, damn, actually, you don't realize how much of Instagram you use until you go back and you're like, wow, like, you were just a little baby. Now I'm like,
you were a girl.
Yeah, I was a teenager. It's the things that you think about when you're approaching that Saturn return. Here's what happened to Sarah and I.
Oh my god.
Between August and October, November. So we had 2 eclipses in September, rocked our worlds. We had to take a break from the pod. A lot was happening.
Really mental health episode.
We did. I mean, we hung out a lot. We went to Montreal together.
Yeah, guys, in case you were confused by when we first started the episode, we actually have seen each other.
Yeah, we've seen each other, except for December. I did not see you. I barely saw you. Let's see. No, I don't think I actually saw you.
No, I was traveling. No, this is...
She was in a better place. Not
the United States. Yeah, I was. Yeah. But we have hung out. We didn't bring you guys our bag.
Yeah, we didn't have the camera. Well, we had our FBI agents, or our spies, or whatever. But yeah, sorry.
I no longer believe there's a spy on my phone.
I think there is, but I think they're kind of chill.
I guess
they haven't been doing their job, but I think they're chill.
Or maybe because in my head, they would have come by now. They would have come for me by
now. There's always worse people.
But yeah, I think that's the thing, is there probably just is significantly worse people.
Yeah. And you're people who are actively plotting, whereas you're just mindfully plotting.
Oh, I love.
Yeah. Some people are out here flights.
Okay.
And you're flights to Montreal. And they're like, that's. But you know what? Once again, happy 2026. It's February when you're looking at this. I mean, we're February right now, but it barely feels like it. And we're having fun.
It's technically, according to the Chinese calendar, not the new year yet. We're still in the year of the snake.
Yeah.
And boy, did we encounter some snakes. Were the snakes.
But we kind of, I mean, obviously Asian year happening end of this month, but also we have a lot of astrological transitions coming up.
Yeah.
We just had Aries enter Neptune last Sunday. Aquarius eclipse in 1 or 2 weeks. Aries enter Saturn next Friday the 13th, and Valentine's Day weekend, which is dumb crazy.
Oh my god, yes, by the time this episode comes out, it will be a few days before Valentine's Day. Oh my god. Happy Valentine's Day, guys!
Exactly. If anyone wants to go on a date with us, let us know.
You can. Everybody send in an application.
We are a little picky. But yeah.
Send in an application.
Yeah.
And we'll get back to you. We'll conduct an interview or 2 maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it might not be one of us doing it, but someone will interview you. Or you might not get a response, and that's, if you don't hear from us within 3 days, just know you're not getting a response.
We will exploit you for content. Just,
Yeah, if you get a date. Yeah.
You want it. Just letting you know, that's a requirement.
Exactly.
Oh my god, okay. So we keep telling them that we've been going through so much these past 5 months. So, but what should we start with? I guess, what happened first? Oh no, you happened first. I was gonna say you're moving, but that didn't happen first. It all happened before you moved.
Yeah.
Or it happened a week or the month before.
No, literally the month before. Well, no, it happened when I was moving too. Anyway, that was so crazy and cryptic. I had a situationship. I was gonna say relationship, but I can't even. No. I can say that, but I'm not going to because it's in the past. And it had some really weird moments in September. It got back together, and then it got really weird again in October. I broke up with them, and then we tried to be friends, and that crashed and burned. And then they tried to contact me. Well, they got into bed with me on Thanksgiving, and I was like, "Don't talk to me for a month." And then they texted me, and they called me, and they sent me a really weird TikTok. I showed you the TikTok.
Yes, you showed me the weird TikTok.
Yeah, they sent me a weird TikTok that was kind of bullying, and then I blocked them. So stunning. I love that for me. Yeah. So if you fuck with me at this point in my life, I will block you. I will. Because I don't have time for that.
That's on being 28.
It is on. It literally is on being 28 because it was quite literally an hour after I turned 28 because they did some fuckery the day before.
Oh my god! Yes, I had a whole birthday. You had a whole.
You weren't even at the party. You were about to lie.
No, I said you had a whole journey around the sun.
I did. I know a whole. It was honestly, you know what? I was gonna lie. I think it was honestly really fun. No, it didn't. It was 27's a horrible year.
Yeah.
But it gets better because honestly, 28, I already feel better. 5th house profession year for everyone. So, 28, honestly, have a lot of fun. Like every day, I'm like, I have to do something fun. Like I have to have fun in some way. I do feel like a cry is coming up, but I think I'm gonna time it so I watch like something sad, like Sentimental Value, when I cry. So I'm not just like crying like to like Christina Aguilera, like the Hurt song.
Yes.
Good cry song.
That's a good cry song.
But that is my update. So I am single, very much so this time. I said it a lot in the last few podcasts. It was not true. I lied.
We're liars. We said it first episode that we lie sometimes.
We did, and of course I was honest because I was like, oh, what if they listen to this? I wasn't telling them about the podcast, not because I was ashamed of you guys, love you, but because I didn't want them to listen, and they probably would honestly listen because they look at all my stories. So.
I think now we should start telling people to listen, we gaslight people into making them think that we're talking about them so they listen to get our engagement up.
Like Wendy Williams, like Rita Ora, we're talking about you today.
We're talking about you today.
Exactly. So that was me. That was big life update. I've been moving out of my apartment and getting a new job and being fully single and in a better mental health space. How are you?
That's a lot of things.
It was.
That's new everything.
New everything, but for the best.
Yeah.
How about you?
I feel like I need to address the fact that I didn't go to your birthday.
Yeah, let's address that. What was the reason for that again? I don't remember.
You guys, I had to have an emergency root canal surgery.
I forgot.
And here's the thing.
You just talked to me about it today.
I have unfortunately had to have a root canal before. And the first time I had it, it was not the drama that it was this time, okay? I'm going to figure out, I'm going to put all my women in STEM brain cells together to figure out how to put pictures here of the way I was looking.
You sure? You might want to put a little thing on this one, G.
Oh my god.
It's going to be like glitter.
Okay, everyone be nice to me. I'm being vulnerable showing you these pictures. Because
what we didn't do, we supported it. We were allies.
Because I missed your birthday. And I felt very bad on missing your birthday.
You got me gifts?
I have a surprise for you.
And this is sincere, guys. I don't know what's happening. Girl, not my bag. Oh, there's something in the bag. Wait, no, I gave you this bag too. Oh no, there's something in the bag. I was literally. What is that? Oh, it's two. No,
it's just something.
No, stop. That's my color. Wait, is that a dress? Oh, it's a robe. Oh my god, wait. Oh my god.
I got you a robe because when.
Oh, period.
Because of Montreal.
Because can you guys see me through this?
No.
Good. That's important. Oh my god.
Because yes, in Montreal when we went, they gave us robes, and first of all, I love a robe. Yeah. I wear my robe all the time. We had robes in Montreal that we were wearing, and then also when you were moving, I kept kind of like when I was helping you move and organize, I was like, you could put something here for your robe, and you were like, I don't have a robe. Blah blah blah. Who the fuck uses a robe?
Okay, I didn't know everyone had robes like
Heavy
this.
hating on a robe.
Ooh.
Can I just say,
what?
Finding a robe was
where did you find
people
this?
Nice. People are overcomplicating their robes online nowadays. Because a lot of people like that like plushy kind of robe. Yeah. I'm not with it. I like just like a cotton.
You like robe. A functional robe.
Mhm. Simple robe. You can actually like wash it and it'll hold up in the wash.
And it won't get like clumpy if there's stuff in it.
Yeah.
Like, you ever had like a robe? I remember having one as a kid, but this is why I don't really love them. But I like this fabric. I like had gum in one once. Oh. And then I washed it. Oh, and the gum got stuck in the pocket, and I was like, yeah.
No, it's nasty. But no, I got this one. I personally prefer a full length robe, but I feel like you would have liked a shorter one. I also was a little worried about your vertical status, and then if I got you one, that would be too long, and it would get on the floor.
Oh, because I'd be like height faking. Like someone told me they thought I was like 5'8", and I was like, no, I'm actually 5'6", but also on a bad day I am 5'4".
Maybe your shoes. You know what?
It is my winter shoes that I have are like 2 extra inches.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, or whatever that is an inch, but it is a lot. And I've been trying to sit up straight more.
Okay, great.
Fixed posture 2026. I can't be slouching.
5'8", Delilah 5 tall era.
Yeah. You know what? Back to you again. Life.
Yes. Okay, so what has been gone on with me since we've last seen each other?
So you had the root canal, so.
Well, hold on. I'm trying to start from when we last saw you, which was summer. Honestly, my summer was pretty chill.
Yeah,
Nothing
summer was fun.
Yeah,
summer was fun. September 1st hit, and it was like, like I love that little Saturn return Aries. I was like, oh yeah, I'm having the time of my life. And then all of a sudden it stopped, and I was like, wait, let's go back.
So I had fun summer, and then in the fall, I did something that I never do, which is use Hinge. Everyone in my life can attest to the fact that I do not participate in.
Just say you don't chase, you attract. Yes.
Sure. I love that that's such a nicer way to put it than like I just straight up don't talk, I don't date, I don't do any of the swiping, I don't do any of it.
As you shouldn't.
However, one day I think I was truly just really fucking bored, or like really procrastinating doing something. Went on Hinge, matched with one person, and the only reason why I matched with this person, and I'm not gonna say their name, but I'm gonna talk a little bit more about them. Where if they ever heard this, they would know it's them. But also, whatever. Whatever. Yeah. I'm exploiting you for content. That's all you're good for now. So.
Exactly. That's what happened. If you give me a life experience, you're gonna be on my podcast.
Yeah.
It's like Taylor Swift, except it's not.
It's
more talent.
It's
more interest.
What could we say?
That Rodrigo. Love both of them.
So okay, yes, this person's Australian. For people who don't know, I've never been to Australia, but I just have this feeling like me and Australia, like we'd click, like I would get along with the energy there. And so I messaged this person, which is the only time I've ever done this, but I've like after we matched, I messaged them and I was basically like, I want to be Australian. Yeah. That is my pickup line.
Well, yeah, who doesn't want to move?
And so then we chatted from there, and I met them. And you know what? It was going good. I feel like I was enjoying my time. We had 2 dates. However, it is
for lesbians. That's like half of that's like 5 dates.
Thank you for acknowledging that.
It's true.
In this world, because let me be real. I haven't had a second date in at least 2 years. I met you first. I had no second date in the year 2025. Let me tell you. So I had 2 dates. I was talking to them, and the whole time, guys, it's really tough because you partially are like, this person isn't obsessed with me. Red flag. Something's off, you know? And then you have to sit there and be like, well, is it a good thing for someone to be obsessed with you? Arguably not. Who knows? I'm not a therapist. Yeah. But a therapist would probably say no. But me, I'm sitting here like, he just like doesn't text me back. Like, not that, listen, it wasn't to such an extent where I started feeling disrespected. But I think it was like one of those things where I was like, here's my philosophy on bad texters. And I'll stand by this till the day I die. Is that, especially if you are talking to somebody who is below the age of like 35. Okay. Someone who's had their phone with them.
That's generous.
Yeah. Because someone who's, 30, no, I'm keeping it 35. Yeah. Because if you've existed, if you're 35 or younger, appropriately younger, 18, or whatever, however old you are, you've like probably had a phone your whole life. You've had a cell phone your whole life. True. You know how they work. You're not new to society and cell phones and communication via cell phones. You probably have texted your mom before when you are like doing something. You've texted the people in your life before, okay? You know how to do it. All the things. Also, especially now, if you're, I'll go below, like someone who's like my age, 28.
That's not how old you are, but okay.
My age, 45. I think I'm gonna start gaslighting people into thinking I'm older. My age, 31.
I'm hanging out with the 47-year-olds.
Every person has their phone on them like all the time. That's pretty much my stance on it. Wait, here's mine. I'm recording an episode and my phone's on me, okay? Mm-hmm. So
just in case of emergencies, you never know.
Yeah.
Someone might not be here.
And listen, I'm not saying that like especially like people at work. People have jobs where like you can't be looking at your phone. I get that. I get all of that. That being said,
that's not a world I'm living in.
That being said, you know what it is like I know people who are in those jobs and they still text me back in a reasonable time. So if like my friend who like works as an overnight cardiac nurse in the hospital can text me back, like man who works a remote job can text me back.
Just like turned something on in me that like was actually pissed about.
Like doing that he just like you're just sitting in your apartment and like again I get that you're not like fully on your phone, but like your phone is like there. Your phone like you're sitting, your phone's there. It's in your pocket. It's whatever. Like I just cannot stand the people who act like they sent a text and they just like threw their phone out the window or something. Like I know you saw it. I don't like playing the game of like, oh, you took me 3 hours to text me back. I'm gonna take 4 hours. I'm gonna do like I don't like people who play that game. All I have to say is this person wasn't a good texter. He didn't text me back right away. And you know what? You can make all excuses in the book, but I've never dated a person and like questioned how much they like me. And in all those situations, those people text me back right away.
That's good.
So that's my philosophy on the text.
To me a lot, but yeah. But not in like a sad way, but like people just like don't text a lot. But I feel like that's like okay.
No, I reject.
Men always text back.
That's not true. I reject. I feel like people that text back.
People that don't say they were good.
People that don't text back are just avoiding people. Like that's what it is.
Avoiding or like it's like a weird like social statusy thing.
Power.
Like, I have to make it seem like I don't care, and it's like yo, I'm at a point in my life where I'm a lover. If you don't text me back in a day, I'm blocking you.
Like, are you yearning for me or not?
Yeah, because if you're not like. I literally have a message on my hinge that says if you're avoiding and not in therapy for it, please do not match me. And I rarely get any matches, but it's okay because ones I do get are quite beautiful people or older, which is nice.
At least they're being honest. I feel like it's avoidance. Yeah, I think people are trying to make themselves seem like cooler, like they're not that into it. I think people, maybe it's just in New York, I think people have this like need to appear like busy.
Yeah.
So I think
I hate that.
Which like I could go off on a tangent on that too. But all I have to say is that I received a text. I received multiple texts basically from this Australian. Mind you, I'm a lover too. Like after the first day, I've imagined our life together. I planned out where I'm getting my wedding ring from.
Well, you also had like an opportunity for a visa from a cool place. So
yeah, and like you know, I'm here to give out a green card. Like who wants a green card? Girl, you can have it from me.
Yeah, I'm a little picky with that actually. Cause I'm a little picky.
No, I was. Oh my god, 90 Day
Fiancé. Have more money than me.
I would kill for a 90 Day Fiancé.
No, but you see, it's TLC. That's the quality of the people you're getting.
No, I know that's my problem.
Put that thing on Bravo.
Yes, I think it's the Peacock in 90 Day
Yeah.
Fiancé. I'm into it.
Yeah.
But I got a series of texts basically the usual like avoidant. You know what the thing is like whenever somebody ends something like really early, like so early, you just have to accept it like this has nothing to do with you because I'm like this person didn't know me like after like 2 days like this person didn't know anything about me, so like I don't know, they're either making a decision that's actually about themselves or they've projected something onto me and they're making a decision about based on that, which is I feel like happens a lot. I don't know, happens a lot to me maybe because I'm a Pisces rising, but I feel like
it happens to me too. People think I'm more strict than I actually am, but I'm charismatic.
I wouldn't mind if people thought I was more strict.
Yeah, I still think you are, but like that's besides the point.
I feel like, but I want people to think I'm strict.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
that's why I'm like, why are you acting like you don't like that?
But I want more.
Yeah.
I want like real fierce. So, anyways, that ends my. At least you had. I can't even call it a situationship. I call it a failed talking stage.
Yeah. Actually, it was a relationship and then it ended.
And can I say, I didn't even know it was a relationship when it was a relationship.
I didn't even tell anyone it was because I knew it was gonna go badly.
Which guys, again, learn from our mistakes, you know?
Let me tell you, I only really was going along with it because I was like, I have no job right now. I really could just use anything right now. I have savings and a break, and emotionally it wrecked me a little bit. It did. And she claims it wrecked her. We'll see. Oh, I'm using pronouns again. But, yeah, I wish them all the best. That was crazy.
I wish them purgatory. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No. I doubt they'll watch this, but if they do, hello. Yeah, we'll see.
Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and maybe we'll talk about you next week. Okay, so all I have to say is that we're both single on Valentine's Day.
Oh, yeah.
This is something new for me. I've always been single on Valentine's Day.
I was single on Valentine's Day all but 2 times. I mean, I had a situation in college on one, but that. If we ever have an episode where we are not sober on this pod, we'll talk about it then. But I will not talk about that sober because I do still talk to that person.
Maybe one day. Get our views
up. I'll tell you after.
Get our views up and you can get that kind of content.
Exactly. Maybe I'll invite them on here and they can talk about it. No, they won't. They won't.
But yeah, I mean, I'm used to. Again, guys, let me tell you what it means to be chronically single. Is that I forgot that Valentine's Day was happening, and I booked a whole trip to LA to visit my married sister. So I'm completely crashing their Valentine's Day. They don't seem to care. I think that's what happens when you're old and married. You just don't care. That's fine. But
isn't your sister like in her 30s?
Well, I'm 45 and she's older than me. So.
Oh, so she's 70?
Yeah, okay. She's around 50, 51, 52, you know. Yeah. I'm crashing, so that's my Valentine's Day plan, is to spend it with a married couple.
But it's a holiday about love, and like, don't you like love your sibling like loves you, you know?
Oh, that's really sweet.
Nice. Like, I'm getting dinner with my grand little that Friday the 13th. And then the 14th, I think I'm doing a girls' night out-esque thing with the people I met last fall. A gay thing, if you will.
There's honestly, in New York, I feel like there's a lot of Valentine's Day events that are like not even centered around couples. So like, it's honestly centered around the girls. So
exactly, like you go get a little special. You know, I might be at my first love, the movies. Like, you know, I'm already close up there.
Okay. Do you have anything else to say regarding Valentine's Day? We hope you guys have a good Valentine's Day.
We do, and you know, we'll be doing something really fun in light of the Valentine's Day season because it does not end. It does not end abruptly, I would say. Unlike, you know, Black History Month being a 28-day month, Valentine's Day month is also a whole month.
Happy Black History Month.
Thank you. I have a really funny thing to say about that, actually. The amount of texts I got from white people, specifically white people, on...
Really? Really?
Let me say this. I usually will say some dumb, smart-ass comment on my Instagram and be like, Happy Black History Month, Venmo me. I didn't even say it this year and people message me, so now I'm like, damn, I just have to shut up. Like, people were like, you really made a difference in my life this year. Like, I really appreciate you being there. I was like, okay, like...
This is very
interesting. There's going to be a picture posted here, and I will show you exactly what I thought when I saw those messages. And it was, like, at least, like, maybe 3 or 4 people. Which isn't, like, a ton, but, like, enough to be, like...
That's 3 or 4 more than I would have guessed. I feel like I didn't know this is a thing that, people seem to earnestly be doing. Like, they all seem earnest.
Yeah, okay. So now I have to post a Venmo link soon.
Yeah. You should reply to those people like, if you mean it, and then send them
the money, so don't worry.
If you mean it, they send the money.
Yeah.
Well, happy Black History Month to you.
Thank you. And happy Valentine's Day month to whoever actually really loves Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
But even more importantly, happy Grammys. Happy Grammys past.
Happy Grammys to you.
Thank you.
And to all who celebrated.
And to all who won.
And to all who lost. Okay. Where do we start with the
Grammys? To be nominated.
I feel like there's just like I have like celebrities in my head that I have like things to say. I have words about.
Okay, who do you want to start or do you want me to start?
You can start.
Okay. So the first one that comes to mind for me is Olivia Dean.
Okay. Winner.
I knew she was one of my best new
artists. So did I, to be honest.
Like, it was very much like the talent in that pool.
Wait. Was because my Katseye girls are in that pool, and we will talk about Katseye.
We'll talk. Did you see my story?
I did.
Yeah.
And I have a response. Olivia Dean.
Yeah.
Won Best New Artist. I think everybody saw that coming. I think also like
that was like the music is great.
Yeah.
I saw her at Sabrina's tour.
Yeah, and I think
she was fantastic. So many people knew her music. It was crazy.
Yeah. I feel like she is the most like mainstream of them all. I think respectfully.
Yeah, that's actually
respectfully to like Alex Warren, Lola Young.
Respect. Oh no, I like Lola Young. I love her.
I think she seems like really cool.
Yeah,
I think she was really, her performance was great. But I do think her and Alex Warren, I do see them as like very like TikTok. Like I think like outside of the world of TikTok, like nobody really is listening.
Well, I feel bad for Lola Young because it's like she's been in the industry. Like, she had like a few songs dropped, but like I think she's famous only in Europe in that way. It's kind of like the Zara Larsson effect.
I see.
Like,
I didn't know she was British.
Mm-hmm.
I also didn't know Olivia Dean was British. There's a lot of girls out there that I did not know were British.
Yeah, they'd be like America playing.
Yeah.
People are like, Olivia Dean's a trad wife. I'm like, her mother is like, no, her mom is a politician for like a very big politician.
Really?
Yeah.
In England?
Like, not like a big like prime minister-ass one, but like, you know how like politicians in England will like have actual things that they like support and like do, like campaigns for feminism and like child's rights and things.
Wow, they
like,
do
her
that.
mom does that.
They do that in other countries?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I read about that on Wikipedia because I was like, there's something about this girl that's like very special. Because I learned about her from her album Messy that came out like, I want to say maybe 2023.
Okay. And
I listened to it and I was like, this girl's really good. But like, I would only see her things on like celebrity stories and like reviews, and it would be them being like, love this song. I couldn't tell if it was promo or honesty, but like, She's on a ton of like year-end lists. And then she came out with these songs now, and I'm like, oh my god, that's her. Like, totally different tone, but like really good. Okay. But my favorite song by her is Died, which is on her album Messy. Okay. Fantastic song. Good to know. Oh my god. But she was really good live.
Yes, she was definitely my favorite of all of them. Like, of all the new artist performances. Is that new? They didn't do that last year, the new artist performance.
But they didn't do them all together. Yeah. Because they had Chapel and Sabrina.
It was
and
just,
Ray,
but it was,
and Doechii had her own performance. Because a lot of them were in their own categories. Yeah, too. Yeah. But Leon Thomas didn't get his own performance. But they probably were all like just to put them all together.
I mean, I liked it, to be fair. Like, they were all like in a category together. Stomberg, didn't know Stomberg existed until that night.
You didn't know about him?
No.
Honestly, I'm jealous. I knew about him because of TikTok.
Yeah, I also feel like this is just someone that existed from TikTok. I don't know. I mean, I liked his performance.
No, he's like the big thing for like girls under the age of like 22.
Really?
They love him. He had a bunch of concerts this past like winter, fall, and stuff. And girls were going who were older, and they were like, "This concert sucks. It's like he's really, really sexual. These girls are falling for it." And girls were bullying these girls in the comments, being like, "You're just old." These women are like, "How? I'm 26." He's like 21, 20. Oh, he's British? No, he's American. He's like 6'4".
What? You know what? Where did Benson Moon go?
Girl, why are you conjuring that evil spirit?
I instantly thought it. No.
Harry Styles dropped Aperture. Who's heard from Benson Moon since? Who's heard from him since?
Oh my god.
Now we're about to have some more like friggin' like ice cream space flavored food songs come out. Like he has that song like Moonbeam something, mystical, magical. All I think about is like swirl bars.
Are you talking about songs?
Benson Boone.
I don't know anything about Benson.
It's because this song became, it's like in the Target commercials that always come out when I'm watching TV. You've definitely heard the song before and been like skip. I don't know a thing of somber songs. And then it came on TV. I was like,
okay. Leon Thomas. I'm going to like the smaller people and then the big people.
We're talking about him like he's a small artist. He's somebody wanted to
I don't know much to say about him because he did amazing. Yeah,
he won a Grammy from Snooze.
He's been that kid since Victorious. Like nothing's.
Oh my god, August Rush. Love that movie down. But yeah, Leon Thomas is fantastic. No comment.
Yeah, great stuff.
With Addison Rae.
You know what? I feel like Addison Rae is the person that I knew from the start. She is just like not a performer.
Girl, you know I was gonna say words. Like I liked Pepsi, but
no, she wasn't. She couldn't.
I don't think she wrote these songs. I don't think she wrote these. Like she's on the writing thing. Yeah. But I think this girl was like, I know how to rhyme this. When you drive in your car, I'm your baby. She's like, baby, put down baby, and then that's how she got that song credit.
I'm sure she's like in the room with these writers, and then like it's a team, right? Like
I'm like, girl, you're out here tweeting about Trump like 3 weeks.
Yeah, no, never forget.
The thing that you wrote famous a gun and appointed whatever.
Never forget, Addison Rae is a Trumpie. She went out of her way to go shake that man's hand. She said, I just had to introduce myself, so never forget that. But yeah, the thing is though, she could not have performed Diet Pepsi because that's not too old. Like she had to perform Famous Gun because she had to perform something off her album. She should have performed Headphones On. Maybe. I feel like I think they probably do just select the song. Well, we can talk about the song selection because that's gonna we have but yeah, Addison is just one of those people who like you just have to accept that like love her album, streaming it, but like I don't necessarily think she has the performance skills to deliver the songs.
Yeah, and I know people who went to her concert and they were like, oh my god, she was so good, I loved it. And I saw the same videos that they saw and I was like, were drugs in your person when you watched this? They also said it smelled really bad there, so which is kind of funny because
wait, Charlie concert. That's such a specific complaint, and also where were they? Who said that? Like what show did they see?
In Brooklyn.
Exactly, but she wasn't at Bar. Hold on.
No, you know she was. I know. I think she was like Webster Hall or something.
Okay.
And it was a bunch of like the same people who were at the Charlie concert.
Listen, guys.
Addison Rae.
Addison Rae cannot control the smell of the venue. Like, give her grace. But she
could have handed out Dove deodorant, or Charlie could have done it.
She did not give the best Grammy performance, which you know what it is also like Olivia Dean went first, and like
she set the tone.
That's so wrong. Like, oh no, the Marias went first. Oh my god, I forgot the Marias.
No, but they didn't perform live. That was a previously recorded one.
Oh,
they were at the Grammys.
Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, because I'm like, why do I keep forgetting them? But yeah, Olivia Dean, like...
the Marias are great, but I mean, that's not like a new thing.
They're
also not new.
Here's my thing, and I feel like I have this about a lot of the stuff, like, the different artists and things to say about them, is like, the Marias is not new. Like,
no.
I don't think...
Victoria Monet won, like, 3 years ago. I was like, Miss Girl, I've heard your music in 2012.
I feel like new artist is such a broad term. I feel like all it really means is, like, you went mainstream this year. And now, you get to be in the category.
Congratulations, you got your one-hit wonder.
I don't think it's fair to, compare... the Marias, to Lola Young, because like the Maria, like girl,
or even Leon Thomas.
Honestly, yeah, but okay, I feel like Leon Thomas, like I could understand him not having the same name recognition, I guess, but like the Marias, you know exactly who that is.
Yeah.
When you see it. And, like, I just don't think it's a fair I feel like there needs to be more, like, consideration for that, because, like, why are you even allowed to be, like, in this category respectfully?
At least say, like, biggest breakout or something. Like, best new artist should be someone who literally was, like, a new artist. Like, once upon a time in 2013, we had Kendrick Lamar, Macklemore, and Ryan Lewis, Casey Musgraves, what's his name, the British guy, James something, or Michael Blake? No, he's a guy that, James Blake, I think, and someone else who's also incredibly famous, all in the same category. And that's when they really were new. Like, they had just come out and stuff. And it's like, yeah, that makes sense. And also, it was crazy because you know who won that year? Macklemore.
Oh, yes, I remember this one. And this is
and he was like, I cannot believe I won. It should have been you.
Yeah, this is an infamous Grammys. I think this is like the last Grammys when a lot of specifically Black creators were like, yeah, fuck, I'm not coming here anymore. I think that's like the last time a lot of like big people stopped going to the Grammys. Including Justin Bieber, who
he gave a great performance.
Yeah,
some people said he looked like a crackhead, and I was like, you know what? If this is what gets him to show up and perform normally with I liked his album. I'm not gonna say it was the best thing of all time, but like it was quite good for someone who's been appearing as unstable as he has been for the past years.
I also really liked it, and I feel like
he's toned down.
It's making me excited to see him in Coachella, because I feel like people have already been preying on his Coachella downfalls, and
I don't know why. It's as if it didn't sell out in like an hour.
Yeah, as if I'm not tuning in. So I'm very excited for it, and I feel like it was a good way to like kind of put him back into like the public eye, because aside from like the internet, he like hasn't really been like he hasn't done a lot of promo. He hasn't done any promo for his album. He hasn't
released a big ass deluxe.
Yeah,
it was like another album.
Yeah, basically. So I feel like I'm excited now. But yeah, great performance again. Justin Bieber, just when you think he's just a father and a crackhead now, he reminds you. He reminds you who he is, and I love that. Sabrina, damn.
But like low-key, the album was not good collectively. However, she had some good ass songs on there that she did not promote. Like Never Getting Laid. Oh my god, that's like her best song ever written.
I feel like hold on. I feel like her album was promoted a lot, but like not every individual song is like a single.
Yeah. Oh no, the album was promoted. Yeah. I just think that she didn't like have the best songs nominated for things.
I think, you know what it reminded me of? Because like, okay, so Sabrina was nominated for like multiple categories, 6 I think in total. She was nominated for a lot of different categories. She did not win a single one, which is pretty rough. She had like tough competition. Like I feel like Gaga is like a tough person to go against. Like
she lost to Lola Young, which honestly, Messy's a good ass song.
You know what it reminded me of is Ariana Grande when she was at the Oscars
after Mac Miller died,
and she wore that like gray big tulle dress, and that was a Sweetener. I think she was nominated for. She was nominated.
I think it was Thank You Next. She won for Sweetener. That was a good ass
song. So she was nominated for like a bunch of different things, and she lost every single one. And it was like, it's so crazy because like screen time wise, when you look at it, like they would keep cutting to Ariana Grande because like they know that like she's the person that people like care to watch, kind of like came to see. And I feel like it was the same with Sabrina. Like after every time like she lost in her category and the person was going up there, they cut to her. They didn't cut to the other people in the category. Like so, it's just one of those things where it's like, damn, it's like she's the person that's getting her face holds the most like value in terms of like screen engagement, but you're not giving her a Grammy. It's very weird, interesting. I feel bad. She looked beautiful.
Yeah, she looked beautiful, but I hope this teaches her to like take a break between albums. Short and Sweet was fantastic.
Yeah, I think me personally, I didn't see a big difference like between Short and Sweet. It felt like Short and Sweet rejects. Yeah,
but there were some standouts. I think if she released them as singles, and then that, but like I don't want her to be like, now let's get in the studio again and write more. Like, girl, no.
Chapel, we can talk about Chapel now. Chapel. You know what? When she walked out on stage, I was like, why is she mad? She just looked mad.
No, she didn't. And then she couldn't read because that girl needs glasses.
I kind of love when the girls can't read it. And they go like this.
Literally. She's like,
I don't know why. I think it's so,
here are the nominees.
I thought she was going to come out there and like start saying some shit because she just looked mad fucking out there. I was like, Chapel's going to go off, and then she did it.
No, she was having a problem.
However, she did go off on the carpet.
She did?
Well, physically.
Oh, she went off. I thought you meant at the people again. I was like, I didn't see that. She did. That dress. Honestly, I would put that on a best dress list. I think that was an amazing fit. Like, people hated it and were like, why are you wearing nipples? And I'm like, actually, she's not. She's actually not showing any nipples, and she wasn't even naked.
She wasn't.
It was the SFX.
And you know what? Given Bianca West last year, like, Bianca West step aside.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Chaperone.
And tasteless.
Chaperone showed up. She did it better. She did it in Mugler.
Yeah. And she looked fantastic. Like, body was giving, the hair, like... I love when a team project comes together.
Yeah, I think her Carpet is my best dress. Her and Sabrina. Oh, I guess we can talk about Gaga. Pop album. I think she was the person that I wanted to win the most in the pop category. So I'm happy for her.
It's a good album.
It's a great
album. I forget how good it is because I'm just yeah, it's good. Obviously.
I think someone like Gaga, it's so iconic that you just you have this expectation level. But then when you look back and you're like, hang on, you just heard Acid Ray perform and suddenly everything is different.
And you guys are in the same location at the same time. You had Sabrina Carpenter's performance started off fantastic set design, clearly choreography, clearly she practiced. You have some of the most interesting performances you've ever seen in your life, for the better and for the worse. You have Olivia Dean just being a showgirl, but not in a flashy way. It's
just a star.
Literally.
She's a star.
She's a star. And Katseye, let me say this. You know what? I sound like a hater on my Instagram, but I love Katseye.
Well, let's say what you said. Okay, Katseye.
I watched the documentary.
You have the
I know these girls have talent. I know they do because they had to work their asses off a year and a half to be in the group and get chosen out of 50 people. I know they have talent.
50 people.
Okay, I don't know. It was a lot of people applied for Olympics, but that little group, they cut people every week and stuff. It was a lot of people.
Yeah.
But Gnarly's a horrible song. They should not have performed that at the Grammys. They got nominated for Gabriella in best what was it, pop duo collaboration, pop duo or group. Why didn't you perform that song you got nominated for? What was going on there? It's a good song. It's cute. We would have heard vocals. Why are you dancing all over the stage? It was cool, but I'm this is not the VMAs. This is not the American Dance Awards, whatever. This is the Grammys for music and performance. My sister's in Christ. Some of y'all gotta fight back. I know that contract is crazy. But also, no, actually, I was gonna lie. I like a good amount of their songs, as in 2 of them. I just think that, they're not good right now. And I don't think it's the girls' fault. I think it's their management. But they can't change anything about that. But, the performance is just weird. And Gnarly, I hate that song a lot. Gang Gang, Fried Chicken, Tesla. I hate it. It's just a dumb song. And I'm people need to, develop their music taste better because it's I'm sorry, son, but it's that song is just so bad.
Okay.
It's bad.
No.
You know that song's bad.
I love that song. Okay, no, hold on. Here's my thing. I think a lot of people first of all, I love Katseye. I love pretty much every song that Katseye has come out with. Not just 2, all of them, okay?
All 10.
First of all, the Grammys is also a place, especially for a new artist like Katseye. Katseye is actually a new artist also, let's just say that. Katseye is legitimately a new artist.
Last year.
They've only existed for 2 years. So literally they're probably the newest artists, theoretically, because all the rest of them have been producing music before they went mainstream, which is basically what this category is.
Kind of did, but it was in a weird way.
She had music before. So okay. Yeah. They are legitimately new artists, so I do feel to a certain extent this is about exposure for them also, and I do think Gnarly is their most well-known song. So when they get up on the Grammy stage and they have to perform a song, yes, you can perform a new song, but also you want to go the people want to see the song that they know from you. You know what I mean? We want to hear Abracadabra from Lady Gaga. The girls want to hear Gnarly from Katseye. It's their biggest song. Yes, Gabriella would show off their vocal talent more. I agree, but I feel Katseye also, and I think this is the direction that their label is trying to put them down, is the more electric dance, kind of that brat, Charlie style of it not necessarily being perfect and it being kind of freaky in some ways, that boba tea and all that kind of stuff. I feel that's just the style they put down. Internet Girl is a very similar vibe to Gnarly in a lot of ways. I think the lyrics of both of them are they're nonsensical.
Yeah, obviously.
But
this song
fun. But they're fun. It's not having fun. Sometimes it's okay to just have fun.
But sometimes it's okay to use your talent. When Lara gets out of that group and has a solo career, I will be supporting the heck out of her.
I will support all of them, but I feel they had to perform their biggest song, which is Gnarly. And I feel okay, but here's the one complaint I do have as a real Katseye stan, okay? Is that this is the same thing that they gave at the MTV awards. So you maybe should have done Internet Girl, I feel at that point, because I don't know, if you're not gonna do the song you're most well known for, you might as well do your newest song. That's my logic. I feel Gabriella is a popular song, but I don't think it's as popular as I don't think it's as mainstream as a song. So I don't think they were ever gonna really perform that. But when Katseye was talking about their Grammy performance, they were we're excited, we're gonna show you guys some stuff you haven't seen yet, and that didn't happen. They did the Gnarly dance break. They were amazing at the Gnarly dance break. They were fantastic. Of course,
they were fantastic at dancing. I can't even dispute that. Because they have.
Yeah, but I think the thing is, it's something that we as fans we've all seen. And for me, I was wait, what's the new thing or the different thing? I think the different thing was just in the beginning, they started backstage. and then they I think that is what was the different thing, which sure, but like
maybe the outfits, I guess.
I was expecting something bigger to be different than that. Yeah. So I think that's my main complaint with the Katseye thing is like you said you would do something fresh and different, and you did do the same performance that you did at your last award show. Last
performance of Gnarly for a while.
Hopefully they come out with something bigger and better. Well, they're performing Coachella, and you need more than 10 songs, I think.
Well, no, they have a shorter set, I guess, like 40 minutes.
Okay. Yeah. Still, I feel like you need.
But that's also.
You need more songs. Yeah, you need more.
Let's get some discussion breaks. Maybe they did a Zara Larson thing.
You don't like Touch? But you've been so good at Touch. Debut.
I like Touch. It's cute.
I love Debut. I love Touch.
I like Game Boy a lot.
Yeah, I love Game Boy.
I just really want to hear them do like a 6-part harmony. Like they have the skills to be like better than Destiny's Child, and like their management just not letting them do that.
I think they're still. I think it's like a very like K-pop. Like I feel like everything they do is still. You could tell it's like they're still run by like a K-pop.
Yeah.
Group, like the way that like they operate, the way that like they don't have.
Have they performed in Korea yet?
I'm sure, yeah, because they've been to Korea. They were in Korea in that documentary, so I'm sure they have. But I feel like they still definitely operate under this like K-pop archetype where like one person is like the main dancer, one person is the main singer, like one person versus like Destiny's Child's like they weren't like that. It wasn't like even though Beyonce was the lead, like each person had to be able to like carry vocals in a way where like I don't think each person in Katseye has that expectation on them the same way, which I think that's what makes them like a well-rounded group. You know what, I've never made an iconic pop group before, and so there's probably a lot of thought into it beyond just who can sing what harmony. I don't know. I'm a Katseye apologist. Like it's not their fault.
No, really, it's not. Notice how I'm saying it's not their fault. I do agree with you on it's not their fault, but it's like they get like. They're not gonna last long with just this little cute thing.
No, okay. First of all, I do.
That's not their fault though.
I think the fact that they even got nominated is actually really fucking cool.
Yeah, like, honestly, it's a big deal for them.
Yeah, they're really new artists, and girl groups do not get nominated. Like I don't think Little Mix ever got nominated. No. Fifth Harmony, God bless them. But like,
Did they get nominated?
What? Who?
Did they get nominated? Fifth Harmony?
Hell no, I don't think so.
I'm just making sure.
Okay.
That's not funny.
And then Benny Blanco. Wait, why did I say that? Why did I say that?
And they still lost to Gaga.
Even as I said it, I was like, it's wrong. Yeah. Okay, hold on.
Bunny.
Okay, Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny. Not even gonna lie, like, I knew he was gonna win Album of the Year. Like, I was like, between him and, like, honestly, Kendrick Lamar. Maybe Lady Gaga. People were like, Mayhem's gonna win. I'm like, Mayhem's not gonna win.
I thought Mayhem was a really high contender. Like,
yeah, I think it was like
above Sabrina Carpenter and like Justin Bieber or whoever else.
That Sabrina was Album of the Year.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, well, actually, let's not get to my conspiracy theories tonight. But I'm really glad he won. That's a big deal for people who only speak Spanish.
Yeah, I think it's
a big deal for immigrants.
I think he's cool. Again, I think it's like, it's like the person you want to win, and like, the person who like is gonna like actually use that stage time to like say something, and
exactly
every time he said something, and as a separate note, he looked so fine. He looked so good.
That was a good suit. But I just felt so sad he was sitting alone by himself.
I don't know why that happened. Yeah. That was really weird.
Sitting there and then she left, which I'm like, yeah, that makes sense for her. But like, people online were like, well, maybe he was too scared to bring like any immigrants and people. I'm like, but he has no friends in the U.S. like a manager.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's the case. Like, I think that whoever sits next to him is like someone in his life personally. I do feel like that probably is the case. Is like whoever. Because it is like the last thing of the night, so like people do probably leave. It was late, I thought so. So people do probably leave. So that probably is what happened. But like, he really kind of boss to just like walk into the Grammy solo and walk out with album of the kind of a boss move. I don't know. It could have been Kendall Jenner next to him, and it wasn't. So I guess we should be thankful. Yeah,
because that would have been crazy.
Apparently, this is a rumor. That's my man. And if he's a bisexual king, let him be.
He probably is bisexual, yeah.
You know what? I didn't know that they have that kind of like contractual rule with the Super Bowl about performing. I guess it makes sense. Like you don't want.
Oh, like if you're nominated for Album of the Year, you can't perform.
No, if you're the halftime performer, you can't like do a performance, like a big televised performance, like before. I guess it makes sense, right? Because you want people to like
watch your stuff.
But last year, the whole time I was like, why is Kendrick Lamar not performing? Like Kendrick Lamar was the biggest.
Oh my gosh.
The biggest artist.
From this year, or did he?
No, he didn't. But last year he was the Super Bowl headliner, and so I assume that's the reason why he didn't perform. Because last year, like everything was Kendrick Lamar's to take. This year, like
that makes sense.
Was a little bit different.
Well, he had an album this year.
That's true. Anyway,
but he still won like all the stuff last year for a dream.
But last year was a different energy. You know what I mean?
That was evil energy. But Luther's a fantastic song. I love that song.
I love that song. Wait, Cher? Did you see
Luther Vandross?
And then you see Kendrick like bounce to the person being like, did she say?
Yeah. She even says his name saying those are the new shit to get up. I was like, oh my god, Cher.
But honestly, I feel like that's what Kendrick wanted. He was like, yeah, that's who won. Oh, Billy won.
Yeah, Song of the Year. Which song that came out 2 years ago.
Yes, and like again, like I don't understand why. Like
this is the rule. I think if you lose all of your awards for an album, you can nominate something else that hasn't come out if you promote it as like a single. If you lost. So she did it like I think the week after. Like she made that song a single so that she could nominate it for a Grammy for the next. I wonder
if they like send them a little like wink, like hey.
No, I think it's a new rule they put in like a few years ago or something. Okay, a lot of people will like lose and then be like, damn, I can't.
So maybe Sabrina will come promote a new single.
That's what album. And that's why she should promote Never Getting Laid.
Okay. Look out for Sabrina Carpenter.
Like if she did that, I'll be like, yeah, that's a great song.
Maybe she'll be making some moves.
Mm-hmm. One thing for sure about Billie, I never want her to act like she's like above the industry because she just won a Grammy for a song that lost last year. Like, I love Wildflower. I think it's a fantastic song, but I don't want her to ever act like, oh, this machine of Hollywood. Like, Miss Girl, you still won for a song that was from a losing album the previous year.
You benefited off this.
Like, you did. Yeah, you benefited off the White Woman Tears, and people were mad that Beyonce won. So, even if you didn't want to, you're a victim of the system. Or, no, you're a perpetuating system behavior.
Damn. So. Okay, I'm trying to think if there's anything else about the Grammys that we need to discuss. I don't think so.
Kalani won. Duran Bernard won. That was in the ceremony. Zara Larsson performed. She lost. So did Pink Panthers. What's her name won? The one that dated Robert Pattinson. Yeah, okay. She won her first Grammy.
Oh, I know that.
For electronic, against Pink Panthers, which I was like.
She kind of gives me weird girl energy. She gives me bad energy.
Yeah, she gives me bad energy. She gives me bad energy too. Everyone loves her, and they're like, "Oh my god, she's such a victim," and I'm like. No, so that's not going to change my idea. I think bad things can still happen to people who like have weird energy.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that she's like causing it at all. Not at all. She's a victim still, but like her energy. She made a song with Northwest on the album, and thankfully because they changed the rules where not everyone who contributes to an album gets a Grammy, Northwest is not a Grammy winner. Like Northwest could have been a Grammy winner this year. Whoa. Do you know how bad that would have been for the rest of us?
Okay, so that is. I feel like that's a good wrap on our first episode of 2026. Okay. If y'all recall, we end our episodes with a shade of the day, where we give shade, we throw shade. It could be for ourselves.
Exactly, for something that we talked about, for something else, whatever we choose to be.
For someone else. Who knows?
Who knows? You have one?
I do.
What is it?
My shade of the day is gnarly green, and I think you should wear it.
Green, that's crazy.
I think you should wear it and go boba tea.
I'm not doing that.
That's my shade of the day. I've never given shade to Delilah before. It's fun.
Yes, you have.
I've never given you a shade.
She's giving me shade. She doesn't give me a shade. She missed that one. That preposition or whatever.
Do you have a shade?
My shade of the day. I have to have one. I would say. No, that's mean. No, I guess I'll say situationship chartreuse. But like
you love saying chartreuse.
I do. You see how I keep putting it in? It's chartreuse and mauve. I just love those words. I guess maybe I say chartreuse, jade, mauve. I think I've said those like 5 times. Maybe I'll change it. But like that's all I could think of. I mean, I guess like what's a color that starts with the letter Z?
Should we look it up? We can look it up briefly.
Maybe like Zara orange.
Oh my god, our friend just texted us a picture of Malala.
Like she's with her?
No, I don't know.
I know this. I know you said that.
I'm not gonna give more context, but like I just know that that's what's on my phone right now while I'm trying to get these colors. I'm going Wikipedia. Colors in alphabetical order. Period. Let me show you.
Okay.
Oh, there's some.
What color is that? I kind of like that one.
I like it too.
I think she'd wear that too. Or no, she'd wear that. Zara Zomp. Zara Larsson should have won a Grammy for me.
She should have zomped.
You should have zomped.
Thank you so much for listening, for watching, for tuning in, guys.
Yes, we're so happy to be back.
We're happy to be back, and we will see you next week.
Yes.
Bye. Hey y'all, Editor Sarah here. We forgot to say this, so I'm saying it now, but pretty please go follow us on our Instagram and TikTok at Lip Gloss Podcast. We post cute little clips, some cute little memes. Like if you're interested in a giggle, go follow us there. Also, one last thing, if you have made it this far, thank you so much. And if you want to show your support, we would love if you liked us and followed us and gave us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Thanks. Bye.